2 seconds. Right. Good afternoon, good evening. Part 13, Lucky 13 of Outer Wilds. As you can see, I've already taken off and started. We're right towards the end, and I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I have one lead. We have everything seems to be here, as far as I'm aware. We just haven't got to the Ash Twins project. So, the thing is, we're on the Ash Twins now. And the Ash Twins sand is like a sand timer, and the sand will slowly reveal all these structures. And every structure is a warp tower to somewhere. And the thing that bothered me was there's 2 warp towers for the planets that we're on, i.e. Ash and Ember. We've used the one from Ash to Ember, but we haven't used the one from Ash to Ash. That's what's been bothering me. So, if we look out here, that's the towers up there. As you can see, the sand's getting lower and lower. We have the warp towers here. And once the planet passes overhead, i.e. the planet technically that I'm standing on is my suspected location, we should warp to it. This one doesn't have a roof though, so that's important because when the other planet that we need to align up with passes over, there's that big, like, egg timery effect of sand. Don't know if you can see it from this close. But that will lift you off your feet if you're exposed to it. So if it's exposed above you. That was our problem, in that we're trying to stand here. The only time it lines up is when the sand's above you. Like, oh, there you go, like that. So I want to stand on the platform when that planet passes overhead, like now. But because there's no roof, so when this aligns, because there's no roof, it lifts you off your feet. Yeah? That's my problem. So I thought maybe we could get in after the fact or something like that. No. Hello, Raven. I'm just explaining my conundrums. So my theory is, right at the end of the 20 minutes timer, when the sand has all passed from here to over there, there's a moment where the planets will probably pass over where there's no sand tower. And I think we'd be able to stand on the platform. This is the only lead I have. I suspect, because we haven't really used that column of sand as any other environmental problem, thinking metagame wise, it would make sense for the developers to use it as a puzzle. It's been very similar to other puzzles, so... Then on a storytelling aspects, the Ash Twins project, where I suspect that platform will take us to, was apparently the safest place that the Nomai knew. So it would make sense, environmental storytelling wise, why this guy was running to that warp platform before he died from a... I think it was from the asteroid explosion thing. So yeah, that's why... Oh, that and the fact that there is 2 towers, that's why I suspect this to work. If it doesn't work, however, I have absolutely no idea where to go or what to do. We'll probably be paying another visit to the... let's see. And let's go in the opposite tower and I'll show you that this one should be safe. Although I don't want to warp. So as it passes over, the warp tower should activate. I thought it just made more of a show than that, but oh well. And you get sent up. Oh, I've got 3 minutes of oxygen. Where's my ship? You're sounding extra conspiracy bored with this plan. Only because I don't know what else to do otherwise. So I might be going off the crazy end of the spectrum when it comes to conspiracies. Come on. There we go. We have seen the outer casing of the Ash Twins project once all the sand had gone. And that's when I think I noticed that there was no sand creeping timer thing. I do want to get my ship closer, but unfortunately I don't know. Yeah. Because the sand will affect it. Still got a little way to go. You can see all the sand on our side there. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to play today. I was supposed to be at work. But I got released early, which is... It's nice to have a shorter day, but does mean I earn a lot less. But on the upside, I get to come and finish this, which has been on my mind. But it's a shame that this first thing that we're trying to do is a bit time consuming, because I have to wait until the end of the run. We could be smart about this. I could have put a... no, there's no one place that stays in front of the... I was going to say I could have put the probe out. I could also follow it round, but... we have plenty of time. Yeah. Oh, let's get some fuel while we're here. The thing is, it is so close to the end of the run that getting there, I don't know what I'm going to do once I'm there. Like, it might just be like, okay, cool, you got there. Find a better way to do it. Because you've run out of time. But the sun is getting bigger and going supernova. Well, we need to wait for the Ember Twin to come over the top anyway, so we've got all this time to watch it to come up here and jump up. Oh, in fact, there we go. Is my theory correct? Well, the sand's still going, but I'm going to get up there anyway. Just in case it stops just beforehand. So the column's still there. It might be one more pass. Just in case it's this one. Nope. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the... Ooh. Right, if it's not this pass, then I don't know what to do. There you go, look. We just watched the sand stop. So we know it's going to be this one. We do have to wait for it to do one more rotation. While the sun is looking very, very angry. Down at the bottom of the hill here, you can see that sparkly surface there is the Ash Twins project. We're trying to get inside that. Right, this is coming out fine. And yeah, my theory is getting a bit too real. In that, I think if it does work, then we would save ourselves from annihilation from a supernova. But I think that'll be the rest of the galaxy gone. Do we even have time? Is it even going to get here in time? Still a long way away. This is getting a bit tense with the music. It's looking very big, that sun. Ooh. This is dramatic, to say the least. I don't think there's time. I think we're going to die again. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not here in time. Is it here in time? Nope. God, what do I do? That would have been really dramatic if it was, though. The timing and everything. It looks like we're going to have to go back to... the only other place that has something that can interact with that I haven't actually done much with. Which is the vessel. Oh dear, right, this game. Like, I'm enjoying it, but it can end now if it would like. Right. Let's go back to Scary Place. Let's go see the vessel. Despite me being very, like, 90% sure we did everything we needed to over there, there was still, like, the whole computer thing, and, yeah. Ugh, that was a good theory. Quite a dramatic one as well, if it worked out. But yeah, I never really noticed that the sun was getting bigger and redder at the... Just slightly singed my left-hand side. Yeah, I was, but, like, this game's not... Like, I couldn't figure out how to put it down in the ship, so... Clearly you're not supposed to truck them around the place, because you can't put them down in the ship. Because... it looks like you're supposed to have 2 for this advanced warp core. So my thinking is, my new theory, there's what looks like an advanced warp core in the vessel, because they said about using it. I kind of reckon that in the Ash Twins project there is supposed to be an advanced war core because they were using it. They said they could use it from the vessel. So I reckon it's actually the other way round. We get into the Ash Twins project, get the advanced warp core, and then use it in the vessel to go to the coordinates. Right, let's get the horrible... lovely, relaxing sounds for everyone in... Oh. What horrible sounds. Oh. Dinged it. Also, there's not been much in this game that hasn't been addressed. The eggs there, the red light for the what are they called? Anglerfish. Has not really had a mention. Where have I gone? There it is. I went all the wrong ways. A bit of a trench, Death Star trench run. Maybe there's a copy of the ships elsewhere on the Dark Bramble. Oh, spacesuit first. Bastards. Oh, bollocks. Go away, you're horrible. Oh my god. No, ow. God, that was so loud in my ear for some reason. I was trying to rush a bit, I guess, too. That's a shame. I mean, even the fact that the anglerfish are there feels very sort of more end game threat. that you have to deal with, like story pacing wise, compared to everything else that's happened. So maybe, yeah, I do feel like the story beats wise, it would be go to Ash Twins project, get said advanced warp core. No plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute exit. So a 22-minute delay. Say if that came into story purposes as well, that might be enough for us not to get cursed by the statue, if you get what I mean. I'm just trying to think of this from like a narrative storytelling thing. How do we get there? I think it's time for maybe a little hint. Oh, yeah. Okay. How do we get in there? Chaps, is there anyone in the chat that... Oh, Welterman, you know this game, don't you? I'm stuck. I had a theory. It didn't work out. I don't know if you saw. But the Ash Twin... So, okay. So my theory was, because I didn't know where to go, on Ash Twins there is 2 towers for warping. And I thought that was odd, because one warps to Ember Twin, the other one has the broken window above it, and you can't warp because you get lifted off the platform by the sand thing, because the only time that the planets align with the warp tower is when the Ember Twin is overhead, and when the Ember Twin is overhead there's too much sand, and it lifts you off the platform, because it's doing the whole, you know, one to the other bullshit. My theory was, towards the end of the 22 minutes, it runs out of sand, so maybe that's when you can get into use the other tower to maybe get inside the Ash Twin. But that then didn't work out. With the planet went supernova just before the Ember Twin went over the head. So that didn't work out. Narratively, I'm thinking that because we haven't done anything on the vessel with its warp drive and like coordinate locator thing, and it being the most dangerous planet, story beats wise, it makes sense that that's like the last thing you do. So I was thinking that the advanced warp core that's inside the Ash Twin, maybe you get there first somehow, and then use that warp core in the vessel to then somehow maybe escape it all. Either way, the only things I haven't interacted with was that warp tower for the Ash Twin and the vessel's navigation computer thing. I was just about to pop to Dark Bramble to try and have another look at the surroundings, because I know there's like the egg timer looking warp core thing that one of the Nomai are reaching for in the vessel, but it's all broken, so I don't think that's something we can use. There's also the warp cores in the high energy lab. There seems to be a lot of them, and I don't seem to be using them anywhere. Other than that, I'm stumped. I don't know what to focus on out of those few things. Warp tower, warp cores, and Dark Bramble's warp, or like navigation computer. I feel like everything else I've seen and done. Oh, where's my because that blows up. The Ash Twins project isn't there. They say that you can warp to the Ash Twins project from maybe there's I don't think there's more on Hollow's Lantern, to be honest. And like it mentioned this thing a lot, the whole not being perfectly aligned is okay. So that made me think that you could walk from Ash Twin to Ash Twin by the tower. Because technically the celestial body is considered to be the center between both of them. So you could warp off that tower inside here. Do I use the white hole station and the black hole somehow? I don't know. Your theory is sound. It's just execution at the moment. Hello, Rubber Ducky. I don't want to bore people, but I'm out of ideas myself. How does one do? I assume I'm trying to get in here. Somewhere it says you can warp in here. Negative delay. Let's go. They could increase the negative time. Yes, we tried that. I'm pretty sure we tried that. Because it did mention something about a small delay and whatever. Let's go just try again, because it won't hurt. Once I figure out which way we're facing. That's a moon. There they are. Oh. Slow down. Luckily the tower's only just probably been revealed. So we haven't wasted any time if that's the thing we're going for. There you go. These two here that really... Like you said, there's only warp towers. Wait. There is only warp tower you have not interacted with yet. Yeah. Oh. Like, I know there's notes about... they point out that you can run into a warp tower a few seconds after. Can't remember where it's said, though. Which I thought was odd. Yeah, at least I can have a few tries. So I think we tried before was I mean, technically there's a cover here. But I thought I got picked up last time I was underneath this thing. I suppose we can try that before the door even reveals itself. Yeah, but this tower has been bugging me. No, it's not that one we want. So technically, like, I tried standing under this... Ow! You bastard. I tried standing under this cover and it wasn't enough. So, maybe we do try standing just about here under this thing. But it's just timing, I guess. Please don't. I kind of don't want this to be right after my better theory. Oh, we're not getting lifted, so... And... choose... Nope. Choose it? No. Okay. Right. And like I said, narrative storytelling, or like environmental storytelling, this guy would have been running to the safest place, which is inside that giant, well, the protective thing. You've got hollow feet. See, I thought we tried this one. But I actually got lifted while I was in here last time. I'd be mad if this does work, because I did try this. Okay, here he comes. Alright, you. But if it does work, I won't be too mad, because I did think of it before it was pointed out to me. Okay, fine. Don't lift me up like you did last time. Okay, I'll try sooner. Maybe I just need to get a foot on it. Yes. How was everyone's day? Mine was very confusing in a different way. So, I was filming. I was background in a film with, like, they were filming a film within a film. So, there were cameras filming the film, the fake film that's in the narrative. Yeah? Then there were the actual cameras, filming those cameras plus their monitors and stuff. Because you know, like the director will set at the monitor. They were filming those monitors through the actual film cameras, and then there was a behind-the-scenes cameraman just for, you know, behind-the-scenes reasons, filming everything. It was really trippy to figure out who was supposed to be doing what, because they were filming real cameras, or needed the fake narrative cameras to be filming properly. They needed to use proper. They needed to be filming properly as well, so they couldn't be. Ow. Yeah, so they needed to be real film crew. So there was film crew filming film crew, and then I'm just going. It worked. We're here. Oh, I'm kind of annoyed that worked because the best stuff off it, otherwise I get walked back again. So there's a white hole call in here. I'm kind of annoyed that worked because I tried that a while ago. Yes, Bevan, we're winning. We're just about winning. Ooh, in fact, we're getting quite close to what I guess would be end game. Alright, so that's all the power sources. Yeah, this is like, yeah, crazy stuff now. Right, 13 minutes 20 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Ah. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber half memory statue. Hang on, turn it down a bit in my ears, it's a bit much. Yeah, I must have just mistimed it before, which is really frustrating because that would have been, yeah. Either way, thank you. Probe tracking module. Yes, so the probe is still, is the third module. I knew there was 3 active, but I didn't know if it had to be a person. I didn't know if someone was acting on behalf of the probe, but I guess the probe is just the probe. 9 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay. Yeah, I should have got here sooner. Right, here's all the cool masks. Oh, I didn't realise there's a broken one. Don't remember seeing that. Ooh, music's funky. Okay. Let's keep walking. Oh my god, that's a lot of reading. Right, so excuse all my bad reading and everything. It looks like there's a lot of it here, which is fair. This is probably the narrative dump that we need. Reading practice. Yes, a little bit, Bavin. Like, I actually started Twitch streaming to try and be better at enunciating words and all that jazz as well. Like, it's more of a exercise for myself than it actually is streaming for entertainment. There was other reasons as well. Anyway, today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twins project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. Speak bad, talk good. Yeah. I still haven't quite figured out which offshoot you're supposed to read first in these dialogues. I think it's the one closest to the start point. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants. Wait. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Okay. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Sorry, this is going to be painful for everyone. Look at them all. Right. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twins can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Lox is sculpting the memory statues. So this is their idea of, I love it when a plan comes together. Cassava. Hypothesis. It was not my it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Oh wow, middle management getting in the way. The important point is we all connected through Ash Twins now, and also that I'm no longer needed for meditating your disagreements. Okay, cool. Our friend on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avon. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mello, his love, I love how they're clarifying that for us, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mello part of the problem? Oh man. Lox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. The Ash Twins project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will actively activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Ida have worked hard on the station, on the Sun Station, and at last it's complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twins project requires. Right, okay, so that's important. They tried to coax, so back in Nomai times, they tried to coax the Sun to go supernova to power the Ash Twins project to be successful and do its succeeding purpose. That we haven't quite exactly know what it is yet. They failed. The Sun Station failed. So obviously the Sun hasn't gone supernova, but it is about to, just out of old age. So where they tried to artificially do it, we're about to do it naturally. So whatever the Ash Twins project is capable of is about to happen. I'm impressed. Their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in many ways, in more ways than one. I've got this 3 more. I suppose this is what we've been waiting for, to be honest. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twins project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Hooray! Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twins project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Right, okay. So, okay. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Right. So, yeah, it's not normal time travel either. It's like sending information back. So it's like you upload your brain to the cloud and then send it back to past you. So you have all the memories of that repeated time, but your body doesn't have to go through it technically. Yeah. Exactly 20 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon to launch back in time. So it's basically like an engine. This will trigger the start, firing up. It will send the information back. They then fire the station. 22 minutes later, it will then explode, firing up. So what is technically the end of the timeline in time sense is actually the start of the process, if you get me. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twins project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. But, okay, they could end the cycle at will because they choose not to fire the Sun Station. Unfortunately for us, we're not artificially doing it, so I don't know quite how they choose. We can choose not for it not to happen. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to get the power of the sun to generate the power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. What's this one? Sorry, they write funny. I don't know which thread to look at first. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twins project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. And then it was that bit. Suppose we redesign the supernova. It's still only the viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. Oh, okay, so they did plan this, but I think they had their little apocalyptic event. Basically, a meteor came into the galaxy. They had a look at it, and then some dangerous material was like spewing all over the galaxy while they were exploring it. So that's why they're all dead, and we're not. I think it's not been outright said, but you can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. I did, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Oh, easy peasy. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. Said meteor. Yeah, just pop and become immortal. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine the knowledge we might gain. Right, okay. I'm just going to hold that on there because that will actually stop time because of the options. Yeah, so that's a very good way of doing, here's everything they needed. But full stop. My memory statue we've already walked past. My statue is the one in the museum at Timber Hearth. My mask receiver is that one over there, or one of those. Oh, is there a disc in here? There isn't. No. Yeah, we've been seeing this place for some reason a lot creepier than we see it now, but I suppose they had to keep some mystery. Right, we only have like 9 minutes, so let's keep going. That memory statue's not got its eyes open. Oh god, there's loads of stuff. Timber hearth or... Let's go timber hearth first, I think. My gratitude for the latest shipment. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Astrins project. This is exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. I think this is one we've read before, actually, but we'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smaller floor or opening... Yeah, we've read this before. I guess this is the receiving end of that transmission. Basically, all they're talking about is the sparkly material that's floating around us. That isn't space, that is literally just sparkly material. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber will check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. So, being that they were quite happy to wait for a natural supernova or cause one themselves means that whatever the final result for all this is must be safe, because like they were in the solar system that the core was going to explode on. Right. Oh, let's take that one out. Put it on the nice Nomayan table. We probably read this one before as well. I think that's why it's gold. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the Astrins. Yeah. Wait. The core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the Astrins. I'm intrigued, my love. Intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Astrins project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Wait, no, it isn't. Ready to be installed in the Astrins project. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautiful and clever. Ignore her, Riara. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Okay, that was confusing. Oh god, there's another one. So yeah, this is basically the PC that they've been using to communicate with all the other places, and I think we've seen most of these from the receiving ends. I've installed the masks inside the Ash-Twins project. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know that the statue will not pair unless the project succeeds. Ah, okay. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. I think that's what I'm going through, the constant repetitive 20 minutes. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash-Twins project, the statue and their masks will make us aware that the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Yeah, because it would fail, and if they didn't get the data from it, they would not know. But the data has to go back and tell them, so it's like getting the IT guy coming up to your desk and saying your computer's about to break in 20 minutes. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, so that's my fate, I think, at the minute. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, buttons to press. And things to do. It's that big one as well. Oh, things to read. Let's maybe... Oh, it's on its way. Stop. Come back here. Calm down. What are you? Artificial gravity control. Am I going to start floating? Oh, I am. Now, why would we need that? Is there a warp core somewhere here? That was going to pluck out. Ow. Ow. Right, let's try sending this on its way. Ooh, that rings up there now. Caution, you are about to access the core while the Ash Twins project is active. Am I about to break everything? Removing the core will disable the Ash Twins project. This could be bad, or it could be good. That's what we need for the ship. To get to the Eye of the Universe. What happens if I do this now and there's no time? Oh, I think I've broken everything. Then do I just take this one? Yeah, we've got like no time at all. So if this is in my hand, does the whole thing reset? Do I not get my memories? I'm scared now. And now it's too late because I'm not on the thing. And now the music's going. And it sounds slightly different. Uh-oh. I think I've made a boo-boo. I think I've done a big boo-boo. Oh, and I've just dropped it. Where is it gone? Oh, it's in my hand, okay. No, I've not finished this yet. We had a session and a half where I didn't know what to do, and now I've found out what to do. I think I've broken everything, because this warp core in my hand is supposed to be powering the thing that makes my consciousness go back 22 minutes before the sun goes supernova. But the sun's about to go supernova, and if it goes supernova while I'm here, I'm going to die. I don't know what... I want to see the Eye of the Universe. I need to get this warp core to the thing. But also don't want the Harthians to die. I don't know what's going on. The music's definitely different, which makes me scared. Was I supposed to... Let me get back in there, please. Go. I don't know what to do. You're fine. Just resting. Ugh. Ugh. Where's the artificial gravity gone? Okay, the sun's going supernova outside again. But everything should be working still. The music did chill out as well. So I reckon if we don't just end up dying, we come here as soon as possible. We grab that core. We head over to the vessel. We put that core in there. We then put the coordinates that we know for the Eye of the Universe. We then, I guess, profit. But we'll do it a lot earlier in the 22-minute run. Oh, it's starting again, actually, the music. That's a bit odd. But everything's right with the world. Master stream data. 1 minute until end of cycle transmission. Okay. Wonder which one's mine. Yeah, annoyingly, we have to wait for the warp cord to be active first. So, or the warp platform. So we need to wait for that first bit of sand to disappear. Then we've got to go past all the bloody anglerfish again because I haven't found a safe way to get there yet. Oh, we get to watch it activate. It takes out in all the energy from the solar thing. It's cool that we get to watch it in action. My controller's going nuts. So yeah, I think we're actually surviving a bit longer than normal because of it. And there goes my consciousness. But yeah, a bit of a movie moment trying to slap that warp core back in there. Because I think the first music we heard was after the 20-minute timer, which is when we normally go back. That was 22 minutes. Right, let's go. Not that we need to rush, because we have to wait at start, but... So annoying that the thing that got us all this good story, juicy story stuff, was something that I tried to do a while ago and just messed up, apparently. We wouldn't have had a whole session of just pondering what the hell we're supposed to be doing. Right. First stop. Not in between. Nice twin. I don't think so. I think it was just... It was very convenient that we were at the end of the run. We only had 9 minutes when we entered. Yeah, sorry, we're going to have to wait around again. And now I am very curious what happens if you die with that in your hand. We can't really fail this next one, to be honest, because... What happens if you fail it? Like, what if I just get eaten by a anglerfish? You got no idea what's going on? Well, I could explain it to you, but I think... I mean, this is a very nice game to play, although you can only really play it once because it is a story-based thing. My partner just came running in with a little post-it note with the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe on that she drew herself, just so I didn't have to look it up. I don't mind explaining. We do have time, but it's also, I suppose, well, I mean, of course, you're watching it on Twitch. It's not outside help. It's just like rather than me looking back at my computer here. Oh, there we go. For the... Because we have it somewhere, don't we? That's all quantum stuff. Yeah. It's just that. She just wrote it down for me. She was excited. But yeah, annoyingly we do have to wait. And I am actually terrified what happens if I do this wrong. Is there a safer way to get to the vessel? Because I haven't found a direct path to it yet. Only one that goes past a load of nasties. Yeah, pretty much. Not really, no. It just has your current expedition and the other one. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do. I've got to do this, but God, if you do all this gameplay and then fuck up that one thing, surely they can't punish you for it. Surely? Question mark? But yeah, going back to my Inception day of work with the camera crew filming the camera crew, it was very weird because I was dressed as a crewman, like a spark, so an electrician on set. And it's really funny because background artists or extras don't usually get what's known as craft, which is like, you know, the tuck shop type thing, because it's all free. You just walk up and take what you want. Extras don't usually get that, but because all of us were dressed as crew, and quite convincingly dressed as crew, they had to just serve everyone. So that was nice. Not that I really took advantage of it. But yeah, it was a very strange situation. Also, it was funny because one of the actual crew came up to me at one point and asked if we were in shot. Are we okay standing where we are? Are we in shot? And I was like, dude, it doesn't matter. Because they were even getting the film crew. The directors kept saying, if you're standing behind camera and doing nothing, get in front of camera and do nothing. Because they just wanted film crew on. Slight nightmare for costume because they usually have to approve all the outfits that are there because they can't have big logos and things. But if the director said so, you just smile and nod. So I think they just had to endure typecasting. Yeah, it was funny because there was one guy that they dressed as a what was he dressed as? Locations or something. And there was one of the locations guy that was practically in the same outfit. So I think they'd literally copied some of the people they know. I heard Richard Odman explain that on his podcast once. You have extras pretending to be crew while the real crew is there. Yeah, for anything where they film camera people. Like I did it once for Ted Lasso. I was a camera person for that. For when they were in their news room, but obviously they would film the characters in the newsroom reporting the news, so obviously I had to be a fake cameraman to do that. But it's funny, you see the people with the real job walk past you and look you up and down and be like, alright, is that what costume think of us? Where are we? I feel like the tower should be about. Ah! Not that one. Where's the... Ooh, going the wrong way, that's why. Those are on the sides. Aha. There we go, that's the one we even want, to be honest. Ooh. Back it up a bit. That's on my watch list. I assume that's Ted Lasso's on your watch list. Like, I'm not into football or anything, but apparently it's good, so... I know it's not necessarily a story about football as such, it's more the people involved. But... How close can I park? About this close, because otherwise the ship gets taken up in the little sandstorm thing. Wait, is that the right one? That's not the right one. That's the timber half one. I've got the wrong one. Ah, I'm at that one. Oh, and that was my opportunity. Damn it. God damn it. Oh well. We only get one chance anyway. That's annoying. It was literally my moment just then. Still, I think we'll be okay to do this run. More of the showrunners, same guy who did Scrubs, Zach Braff. Yeah, I saw him on set. He was very nice. And the guy who plays Ted, really charming, really endearing. Maybe he's flying to the sun to start the cycle again. I mean, I am worried, but yeah, it won't take us that long to get to the. Oh, don't make me nervous about it. Fine, we can sit and chat for another 2 minutes. Where's my ship? Let's go fly in the sun. Whee! Actually, yeah, looking at it, the sun gets a lot bigger. Okay. Helen's made me nervous that I'm not going to have enough time, so I am just going to start this cycle again. Geronimo! I should have paid attention. I thought that was the right tower. Like, yeah, I say I've been on set with these people, but, like, they don't know me. They didn't talk to me. You don't talk to them. You get a lot of background artists or extras. I call them extras because they hate it. They hate being called extras. They're supposed to be called supporting artists. But yeah, there's a lot of extras who will say, "Oh, I've worked with Alec Guinness," or well, I mean, not Alec Guinness, but you know, some famous actor. So yes, we go way back and stuff. It's like, no, you were an extra on a show with him. You saw them across the way. You didn't work with them. You worked by them. Right, we'll keep an eye out a bit more for the towers. My bad. I don't think I can actually ping whereabouts it was either, so. Yeah, when people start pulling out the sort of I've worked with him, I've worked with them, my usual go-to is Tom Cruise. He gave me a pat on the back once. But again, apart from obviously now, I don't bring it up unless other people bring it up. Because there's always a slight pissing match with those kind of people. Fun news, my dude. You'll get to eat a Tim Tam. Oh, you're bringing some with you? Have I had a Tim Tam? I think I might have had a Tim Tam. I'm not entirely sure. I've been to Oz once. I will have to try again. And if it... As far as I remember, aren't they like a chocolate biscuit thing? Am I right? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Oh. Farewell, Scout. I did not mean to throw you. Aha. There's the sun one. So that should mean the other one. Let me get my bearings. Should be probably about where it is now. Yeah. Oh, that might be it there. Oh, I hope I don't get eaten by a anglerfish. That'd be embarrassing. Because, yeah, story-wise, it would make sense that that's just it. End of the game. Because you've taken out the power source. So I'm terrified just getting gobbled up. And then that being like, oh, nice try. And then maybe it just gives me a monologue of how it went down. But then I can't imagine they would do that because that would just really spoil enjoyment of the game. And this game's been rock solid. Unlike my flying ability. I had the mint Tim Tams. Not sure how good they are on the Tim Tam scale. Anything mint is shit. I mean, money is minted. Let's just go have a little pop out and have a little look. Pretty sure we can't get anywhere yet. And this is the right place? Yes. Okay. Touch with an E, sir. Touch with an E. Right. Here's where we have been parking, I think. Too shy. That's me, I'm too shy. I'm going to be shitting myself going through the next part. Where we have to be super quiet and the slightest touch. But my trigger buttons would be too much. You see the arrows on the bottom left. Basically going past the enemies. If they like get more than, I don't know, maybe 2 of these, they're after you. Now I'll show you shy when we meet. Oh yeah? You challenging me to a shy off, buddy? Pal? I'll have you know I went on a Canadian exchange when I was younger. And while I was there, billeted at one of the other kids, like the Canadian kids' houses, I didn't come out of my room for 3 weeks apart from to eat dinner. Or like have a meal with the family and then run back in. I really regret that, actually. That was quite embarrassing thinking about it now. You guys meet people? Oh, well, you win. You're the shyest. Oh, we need to get inside. Right, here we go. Which one do we want again? That one. We're going for it. Please God, don't miss the actual warp thing. See you later, Bevan. Lovely to have you in for a bit. Pop in. I specifically picked a job I don't interact with people unless absolutely necessary. Yeah, because like even trucking, when you get to the location, you don't unload, do you? You just sort of park up and they do it. Let's go now. Yes. Right. Cheese it. Yep, lovely, cool, amazing technology, love it. Let's keep going. So let's turn you off. Oh, that's like the "Are you sure" button. Turn off the gravity. This job I have. Oh, there we go. Sorry, focus time. Snatch that. Go. Missed. Where are you? Come on. Nope, don't put it back. There we go. Warp tower. There. Back out. Ship. Over there. This job I have to unload cages to stores, but only grumpy, miserable staff I deal with. Okay. Ooh. Wait, why is the music playing? The weird music. Where's Dark Bramble? Of course it's a billion miles away on the other side of the universe. The other side of the sun. Love that for me. Imagine I just plunged into the sun now. Yeah, it's clearly a music cue that just goes when you get the core. But it's not doing my nerves any good. This thing, nothing's told us to do this. That's the thing about this game. It's not told you to do anything. Oh, let's just hope that the anglerfish just don't like warp core energy. Surely it can't just end if you fuck up. I mean, it could, because literally you could do this from the start. If you knew all the information, you'd just do it. So if I started a new playthrough, I could literally just go here and do this. Nothing stops you. You don't need any kit or anything like that. Oh, of course it takes away the music just so you can have that eerie music instead. I think the red one's actually the one we need to head to. Might actually try that. Because then it might bypass all the silliness. No, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. That's what we know. And I think there's only one jump in. Should probably used a life or two to try and plot a quicker way to this ship. Or less scary way anyway. I mean, it's not a safe route by any means, as you're about to see, but... For science! My favourite gaming saying. Where's the distress beacon? I thought there would be anglerfish about here, but maybe not. Slow and steady. They might be nice and remove all the anglerfish. There's the thing. And we need 12 their little beacons. Just go that way. Follow the yellow, nope, the blue lit road. The blue brick road. There's still an underlying music which there wasn't before, I think. The same sort of theme as the 20-minute timer theme. Oh, shit. Just bang that. Yeah, I think we're supposed to head to the red one. Do not drop this out here. Because that goes in there. That goes to the thing. I'm too scared to try anything new, so I'm just literally doing it the same way I've done it the other times. Yeah, I think that's why it's red, to be honest. Out. Dinged it. So it's this next one, I think, is the scary one. So it's all get ourselves nice and settled like that. Oh, and here they are. So gently on all the triggers. I'm just going to head over this way. Nice and carefully. Barely a rocket firing. My God, my heart. Yee. There's their eggs, which haven't really come into play yet, apparently. But there's another on the left there. Nice and carefully. Oh, I don't want to use a trigger button. Oh, just dinged it ever so slightly. It's fine. It's fine. I think after this one, we're technically good. It is just the one with the rocket, or the actual ship in, which seems to be a lot tighter spaced with the old brambles as well, so it makes me think there's no dangers in this part. Though I am gripping my control. Oh my God! Oh, there's a raid. Hello. Sorry, I'm so perplexed by the sound because I've not really heard it often enough. Right, okay, so this is the Nomine ship. You're coming at the crux of this, so if you're not wanting any spoilers for Outer Wilds, time to leave. Because Because this is a game you can only really play once. Much like a... well, it is like a walking sim type thing, so... for those who raided, just be aware. This is literally, like, the end. Ooh, gravity. We've got gravity. Right. Turn on the computer. Ooh. Did that not work? Just do something. Oh. Program the coordinates, I think. Right, so. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. No, fuck off. Alright, do it backwards, it's fine. Then we're going 1, 2, 3. Oop. This feels like this is the Indiana Jones moment. You know, where he sort of confronts the thing that's been going on. 2, 3. Coordinates locked. I hope I've got them right, because that would be embarrassing. I think that's the go, but I don't know what the other half of this place is, so... Ooh, and that should be to the eye of the universe. I don't know what that other pedestal thing is at the back of the machine. Ooh. And I don't know what we do when we're here. There's the quantum moon. I guess we'd go... Did our ship come with us? Oh, I never actually noticed all this space down here. Was this here before? It must have been. Let's read their little book first. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be the older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escal, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appears suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powerful, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive on at or near the signal source. Everyone's ready to warp. Oh, sorry. I have to run, but I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the solar system. Yes, thank you, Horror. Sorry, I actually completely forgot to ask you how your stream was and all that jazz. I think because we were so close to the end, I kind of got carried away. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Right, they're ready to warp. That was, yeah, literally the thing. That is them receiving the signal, I imagine. Okay, I guess... I mean, the ship looks intact now. So maybe we've gone back in time? I still don't know what this bit does. Maybe opens the door. Oh, wait, is there like a bridge up here or something? Aha. I suppose that's a flat screen TV. Okay, this one goes along. To any Nomai clans whose vessel can hear this message. It's clear the universe is... Oh, we've read all this one, I think. That's why it's red. Dying. Uh, there are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all our clans to stay together. If you can reach the whatever galaxy, we're found that BlackRock's sun are fairly stable and life is in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prepare to continue exploring alone, you know you will be on your own. We're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Brumian. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any message. I'm beginning to worry. This is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearing of Escal. I remember hearing the story as a child. Sorry, I'm rushing through this one because we've read this one before. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had walked out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true? I wonder if they're the eye of the universe. They walk to some, like, time or whatever. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet. We aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright sparks system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Can. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potential unstable stars, which is most of them now. Okay. That's just reminding us a bit of their, like, gathering together to then leave. This is Escal's vessel. Wait. Something went badly wrong during our warp and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Oh, this is, yeah. Our vessel appeared to have, has its fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or space flight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need help. This is Prone. Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. And then it trails off there. Right, what do we do? I suppose we press the big button down here and see what happens. Was there something up there? No. Yeah, let's swing this round. See what this is. Okay, that creates a black hole. Where's that take us? Are we happy that we've just seen the eye but not been there? Do I touch it? Let me go make sure I can't press on the door. Not that there's been any sort of pressing of buttons. It's all just moving the... Okay, well. Stepping through the door. Oh, look. There's the vessel. Still got a chunk out the front, though. No signals. Was that our star exploding? Did I just watch everyone I know die? Just the footsteps in this quiet space. We still don't know how, like, the quantum theories come into play here. This is very eerie. Connection with Scout lost. And I can't retrieve it. That's never happened before. Huh? Oh, this is clever. Also kind of terrifying. These are plants and all sorts from all over the place. I think I need to be continuing to the South Pole, I guess. Looking at my little map on the left there. Ooh. Guess we'll just keep heading south, look. So that's what we've seen from the other side, from the moon. So something was encased in here, it seemed. Oof. Joy the Bard, thank you for the follow. Sorry it's not the most joyous occasion. Ooh. Ooh. Bits in here like Swiss cheese cut out. I guess we go up. No? I've lost my scout now, so I don't know what to do. Science does compel us. Can't launch. What am I supposed to do? I've lost my little scout buddy. Am I missing something? Don't think time exists anymore. Do I have to be in darkness? I can't be in darkness because there's light. Do I walk up on the sides? I'm scared of running out of fuel as well, because then that will just tank my oxygen. The gravity is like 2 times in here, and 0 in here. I seem to be still hitting the floor for some reason. Oh wait, can I just walk underneath? Thanks. some sort of like... Oh, and there's... Yeah, I flipped gravity. Oh my god. Just a little hearth. Oh my god. So these are just... I don't know. I have no idea. So this is the moment right before I got... Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gossan, Slayton, Hornsfeld to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harfian was able to research the eye of the universe. What? Oh. No, that's not where we want our dramatic ending to go. No writing on the wall anymore. Let's make sure that all the notes don't say anything different. Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. Oh, it's basically updated the museum. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing it with them a deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yeah, so... Oh, that's clever. They're using the museum as, like, the... Well, just the exposition. And how it would have been updated if we're not all dead. Okay. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Aw. It's just a little guy. Oh, look. Okay. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. That was the bit with the quantum stone. So I guess we go upstairs. That used to be a map of our solar system, but I fear it's gone poop. There goes all the stars. It's going supernova one by one in our galaxy. Oh. Where are we? Guess we move forward at a dramatic pace. Oh, it's Timberhearth. That's cute. In a end of the world kind of way. Are all these just going to go out one by one? I hope there wasn't more to look at in that room. It's going to bother me now. Oh, there goes. Guess it doesn't matter which direction you go. Slowly but surely. Of how the trees resemble what you saw when you jumped through the eye. Yeah. Unknown. We're on the Outer Wilds Venturer's frequency. Are we going to see ourselves? We are. Another frequency. Oh. And like we did before we took our first space flight, we will roast a marshmallow and probably burn it, because that's how we like them. Oh, shadow made me jump. Oh, more trees. A chair. Oh, Eska. Do you hear music? Is it going to be all of them? Oh, do I hear music? Nothing like a marshmallow at the end of the universe. Yeah. Five meters away, where are you? Oh. I was about to have my one. Try to be all dramatic, I think. There it is. Am I being done? Didn't see a way in. Don't have a scout anymore. Was it supposed to lead me from one to another? No. Oh. Yeah, it's just decaying over time. Things are getting weird. Oh, that's I forget all their names. Yeah, right. He was on Brittle Hollow. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for the next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Oh. Oh, that was the poem that one of them wrote. Oh, there's multiple signals now. I guess we'll go after their instruments first, as that's what they're sort of implying. Him floating around in space. Okay, that's not how you get to him. Oh my god! Please no. Ugh. Oh, you bastard. Absolute bastard. Time is an illusion. Time means nothing when you've gone insane. That was mean. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Silly anglerfish. Across the old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always done. Oh my god. The flying's not got any better right at the end of the game. Oh my god, stay still. Wait, did that just say no? Where am I? Oop. What am I doing wrong? If I get close to them, that goes away. Eh. They're being dumb. No, as soon as I get close to him, it disappears. Let's go check out that other frequency. Although it does sound a bit odd. Ooh. You little nakey no my. Let's go talk to the other guys and see what they say. Tell me I'm being dumb. Actually, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on. Go get the others when you want them to miss out. Hey, time. Hey, time, pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. Don't you need me yet? Oh, guess I am being dumb then. Maybe I'll just sit and watch. Oh, gather. I can just do it from here, apparently. Right, that was a bit of an odd mechanic. Right. They seem to just be pointing at a stump, or just above a stump. Who was that? That was Chert. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star system is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Oh, I guess they're gathering the Nomai at the same time. Okay, that signal's quite far away. Oh, Jesus. You can get there, guys. I believe in you. Aw. Okay. Oh, that's their warp core. Once it is explained, it all makes sense. Shirts one. Nice. Okay, that is getting closer. And technically that's probably like my mask with all my stuff in it. Oh, look. A little know my friends here. They're sharing the end of the world. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yeah. This song is new to me, but I am honoured to be a part of it. Alive-ish, yeah. Oh, he's starting off the rhythm. Do I have to talk to all of them and add them in? I think so. Who'll be next? I suppose drums. Shall I begin? Yes. I'll do banjo a bit later. Do the weird horn thing next, I think. What do you say, time, buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. Yeah, this should be cool. What do you say? Should I get out the old harmonica? Yeah. Should I begin? Yes. You good got it. I'll do my best. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yes. Okay, I won't let you down now. Don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm just enjoying the moment. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we were all here. Even if it's over now, had a good time. But I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is the past, but now... but that's... you know, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past. Even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. You cut it a little close, didn't you think? Well, it worked out alright in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. Are we recreating the universe? I tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool. So I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelt the pine trees along the way, you know? I can't agree more. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Yes. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Do I touch it? What? Okay. Is this the Big Bang? Did we make the Big Bang? I like how HUD disappears. Well. Thank you, Rubber Ducky. Now that I'm part of the club, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing everyone else, like different people play it and other people's thoughts and things like that. Because I was told to stay away from everything, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah. What a lovely little game. Like, I know I suppose it comes under walking sim, you know, go places, read stuff. Not particularly item collecting or anything like that. And to make a game that engaging with, like, what? A ship, something that points out signals, and a little scout device, and a jetpack. Watch to the ends of the credits just in case you think of ending quickly. Yeah, no, I tend to watch everything to the end of the credits because these are the people that made these things. They worked really hard. Most movies and stuff I tend to try and watch to the end of the credits and stuff, whether it's Marvel or not. But yeah, what an amazing little game. And the fascinating part I find, I know I talked a lot about the meta of the game in the words like, you know, oh, they clearly designed it that way. That gives me a slight hint of what to do and so on. It's actually a sign of a solidly designed game. The music was lovely. The atmosphere was amazing. Yeah, for something so simple. Like, You could accidentally do the ending on your first playthrough if you wanted to, because you don't need anything. Say you just stumbled across the Ash Twins, got warped to the Ash Twins project because you just stepped on the pad at the right time, picked up the thing. Yeah, nothing. You're not locked by anything other than information. The Church puzzle, he tells you to use your signal scope to zoom in, see supernovas, and that's how you collect his drums. Yeah. When you go and talk to him in the game. Yeah. But yeah, so solid. Yeah, this... The main theme and everything is definitely just something I'm just going to download just to play now and again. It definitely also scratched my itch of like adventure Indiana Jones, like discovery, ancient race and that kind of thing. No, we even have a bot to commemorate the end. I'm not going to alt tab out yet because to try and get that bot, but I'll do it in a sec. We'll do it after this. Someone said there was DLC, which again I did not know because I've been keeping so far away from it to be ready to play it that that I didn't even know. I love that there are no items or power-ups or level-ups, just gathering knowledge. Yeah, I mean, that's a lesson in itself, really. Stop and smell the pine trees. Use better, just it might even be better than the main game. Oh, is it just as long? I mean, obviously this game can be as long as you really. Oh, they have a little thanks section. That's nice. Alright, shh, shh, shh. It's getting to the end. Oh, you're welcome. Are we a new race that is discovering the stars? Are these a whole set of new planets? Is that what the DLC is? Are they little ant people? Or like crickets or... That's something I didn't get explained. That probe thing that was going round in circles didn't get fully explained. That was playing the radio signal. Not as long as the main game. I would say 2/3 of the time of the main game. Regardless, marshmallows are universal. Yeah. Bravo, Outer Wilds, bravo. Don't know if that's noise cancelling clap, but I think it is. Clap, 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 clap. Ah, well done. I looked up the red dot. It's not really a big reveal. Do you want to know? That was your scout you shot that got lost. Yeah. Hang on, let me just load previous save and see what happens. Just out of curiosity. I suppose it can load from anywhere because technically, as long as it's starting from a playthrough, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? You just assume it's the last time you woke up. Aw. As if nothing ever happened. But yeah, let me just see if you guys knew this as well. Because I went to investigate something at the edge of the map, and it crashed into me and just basically smashed my ship into Kingdom Come. Oh no, it's actually just on the map, isn't it? Why can I not activate the map? Oh, it's part of the spacesuit, okay. So yeah, that thing there, that little guy. I went to look at him, and he just crashed through my ship. Leave it, I think, the red dot for the DLC. Okay. So, my assumption would be that it would then be considered the alien technology that's been floating out there for the next people. Right. Okay. Let's close this. It's not an Xbox. I can't press that button. Right. Yes. Just a yes game. I'm glad to be part of the club now as well, because it does feel like a bit of a club, because there's so many people that have just been in, asked, oh, how are you getting on, and this, that, and the other. Oh, let's pop that to. Where's my streamy stuff? There it is. There we go. Should be able to. Oh, got no background music. Hello. Oh, there it is. Just kicked in. Yes. So, thank you very much for joining me on this little journey. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I was going to bed, like in the midst of it, before you knew what everything was. I was going to sleep, and it was just rolling around in my brain. That's when you know you've got a good game and a good story. Yes, I will be trying to get myself a Outer Wilds Venturers patch, because I collect embroidered patches. Just to slap on a Velcro, sleeve, like the army do, but I just have a big square on my arm, which I just put all sorts of fake organisations on. And yeah, I'll be looking for an Outer Wilds Venturers one. Yeah, very nice. Right. I could continue and just play on a bit of Conan, but I think that would be... I don't know. It would probably dampen the nice soft ending we just had. So, let's see if the old bean's about, and I'll just... Yeah. Oh, he's playing Space Marine 2. Dinklebean on Space Marine 2. I'm going to throw you over there now. Again, thank you very much for joining us. The next game I'm going to play, I might pop back to Road 96, because there's a DLC for that, and then we might come back to Outer Wilds again, so, and do their DLC. We also have Stanley Parables in the list as well of things that we're going to do. Right. Cheers, chaps, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow for something, whether it's just a multiplayer game or what. I do want to get people together to play more Lockdown Protocol at some point as well, because that looks like a giggle. Right, here's the old bean playing Space Marine 2, and I'm going to go get some food now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Love and peace.